We got the Cavalier Meister here. Cavalier Meister critiquing Dave's finish.
John,
saying, boy, this looks like a nonsense finish.
John Simpson's.
How heavy is Simpson's? 38?
The one he's flying now, I think, is 41.
41? But at about 43, it's still good.
Still good to
And then
43.
Now, do you guys typically tape the hinge lines, or
No, we use
His
leave
hinge
them
line,
cloth
his hinge
hinge?
lines are so tight you can't even see
we
them.
use cloth hinge.
Okay.
That's what.
I'm just trying to figure it out. And no slop in the controls? Some slop, a little bit?
No slop.
See, it looks to me, Dave, if I'm looking right, this is neutral, but all the slop is down. So you got no slop up, you got all the slop down. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it flies that way too.
So that means I want to.
You want some of the slop to be up. So when half of the slop is up and half is down.
Well, I changed the.
Yeah, I know you have it all adjustable, so you can do that.
I don't have the push rod adjustable.
Oh, okay.
I only have the slider.
But, you know, you can hold that and somebody can pull it. No problem.
Are these 1/8 inch horns or 3/32?
These are probably 3/32.
Okay, then you could just bend it. That you don't even need it.
Don't know. It's been so long. It's been time.
For my horns, they're tempered to where you can twist.
You can tweak them without busting through the wood and everything, right?
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
retemper them so
Yeah.
I can tweak them. Red hot, and then about 25 seconds into oil, and it just keeps them just mounted.
Where you do, you can, yeah.
Tough, but they're tweakable.
It's been so long since I put this thing together. I don't even remember what horns are in there.
Eagle wheels, and the eagle is in mirror image.
Yes.
All right. That was a show, baby. That was like the sweeper of 1947 sweep. Well, now think of it. This was 47. Sweeper is 66. And what we have now, this is right about in the middle. I mean, the sweeper's right about in the middle.
Bob put a period.
Yeah, I found an old power prop, 10-6 wood.
Dark wood.
Is that the size should be on that engine, or?
What's this, a 29? Or
29.
It's a 20.
Yeah,
it's a
that's about right.
10-6.
Flies it real well.
Yeah.
Cool as can be. Cool
Probably
as
you
can
can even go up to like a 10-7.
If we got rid of all that out thrust and that rudder, it'd probably fly a lot better.
Yeah.
be. Well, you said it had a lot of tension, right?
Oh, it had good tension except overhead. Pretty light.
See, with that little bit of control, with a long tail moment, see that, Wendy? That's probably need a lot more of that. What do we? See, here's our safety switch, Wendy. You'll get a kick out of this. We put the rubber band on here. This keeps the switch in the off position.
Oh, the
in case
ignition.
somebody's handling it, if they by mistake flick the switch.
Oh, yeah, and you kill the batteries.
It pops back.
Okay, but if you hit the switch, the batteries are on, they just drain.
Exactly. If the points are closed, they drain.
You're hurting the you're just charging the coil in. Okay.
Exactly. You can overheat the coil and kill the batteries. You know, interesting. There's hardly any oil on the plane. Look at that.
It's pretty clean.
It's actually a good clean burn.
That's your master mix, castor oil.
Castor oil and gasoline. Nothing magic. A little bit of nitrobenzene for smell.
Oops.
With
Where's Matt Newman's? Did you beat him or not?
No.
Ah, you coward.
I got 15 points.
You owe me dinner. You owe me dinner. 15 points with a windy redo, a windy retread.
With the plane that's
Jeez, unbelievable.
pointing all different directions.
Yeah, yeah.
That might have something
Good that the pilots' meeting's over. People are given 15 minutes to walk around and pick the concourse winner and vote. And then we're going out to eat.
Good pilots meeting, a lot of good topics being discussed. Here's Mikey Palco's Electric.
See, I get the back row facing the wrong direction.
Is yours the block that guides up off? The block is yours.
Great.
Nothing wrong with that picture.
Lindy. Now there's something wrong here. I want you to look at this.
Okay, see what you can do with that.
You flying good?
Don't go rubbing on me. I'm an easy man to arouse.
You got enough pictures.
No, I don't. You never have enough. This is a beauty right here.
That's something else.
That's a beauty. Very original, very creative.
Lockout prima?
Sì, dai. Sì, dai, sotto del torneo.
Aguanta, que no se meta más.
Well, not recently. I tried to call you the other day for something. Oh, maybe when I was trying to tell you that I was leaving. I don't know, but not recently. I don't need you. You're free. I wouldn't be surprised. My wife is just walking out the door.
Brett told us it was. Warren's got my stuff.
Where are you?
This meeting is where?
The judge's meeting is at the
We'll see you there. I haven't talked.
I'll be at the hotel all day long. They should be in touch to say yes, you are registered. And bring it to me when
Perhaps I've got the. I've never been upstairs again. Maybe it's 10 years.
Well, upstairs, I made a left.
But you need to still go and check with them because they gotta get on their roster.
7:30, so let's go so we can eat our dinner.
6 minutes ago. Gary left already.
So that they can be touched in here, or, Warren.
Go.
Nice.
All right, Joe. Woo!
That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote. Let's go to scoreboard. Let's go to the video.
He might roll up into the Allen's contest.
What does Joe have to get here? 488?
488 and a half.
488. Okay. Let's see what it is. 488 and a half. The tension builds. Oh, the Titanic hit an iceberg. Uh-oh. Will we survive or will we not survive?
No, to win it, he's got to be 485, 445, because it'll be a tie, and the other guy will win because he had the highest score.
463.5. Okay, so Buddy's the winner.
Bud's the winner.
Okay, get the bucket of rock, put the bucket of ice water. Where's Buddy? Can we sneak up on him?
He's down there.
Get the bucket. I got a dry shirt for him. Get the bucket.
Oh, I got a dry shirt.
Get it, and I'll go get Buddy.
Get the bucket.
Honey, now be careful because Ryan might be beside him too. So.
Yeah.
You gonna go get him? Who's gonna be the culprit to donkey?
I can't do that.
You got to be the one. He'll expect me. He knows I'm a bastard.
All right.
Buddy, come on, baby. Come on, front and center, baby.
Yes, honey. Yes, he has fun.
You're a Nats winner, buddy.
I enjoyed it.
Nats winner.
Thank you.
Nats winner. John will be so proud.
Betty.
Ryan, your dad's a Nats winner.
Wendy, your shirt is
Nats
showing up.
winner. Nats winner. All right, all right.
Thanks, Brian. Is it official?
Yes, I made it official.
Ryan, what do you think?
We're Ryan for a second.
We got to get Ryan away.
Hey, I'm so happy. Dad can do it without you.
That's what he says. If it's not, I'll let you know.
All right. You won the Nats. You're a Nats champ. Hey. Buddy, and to show you, for anybody who doesn't know, here's a nice dry.
Oh, yeah.
That's for winning whatever you're going to win in the future.
Thank you.
Hey! Yeah, okay. Tyson's always on bucket. I'm on deception.
But see, I always get accused of the mischief stuff.
Yeah. And then I sit here like I don't know what's coming down. He threw ice on my best friend? How terrible.
Thanks, Ken.
Have fun.
Whoa! Hey, there's another bucket of water over there. We could get Kent. He.
This always happens when you say first thing.
They want to make
I'll get up there and get a picture of him.
Charlie, do you have a still camera you can get a picture of him with his plane and his son? And you know, his family? Oh, you already did? Okay. Send it to me by email, please. I know Al's shooting everything. Yeah, you got him good. That was perfect. I don't think he saw that coming.
Well, he did when
Lewis started running.
when I started running. His eyes got big, but it was too late.
Hey, you want to win the Nats, you got to pay. The first time I did that to Fancher, he didn't know it was, on Earth he had no clue what was coming. He looked around like, what?
Well, I was a little puzzled because I was standing way over here. Come over here and shake my hand.
Yeah, you were like a rat. Oh my God.
How did Charlie get out of that?
Exactly what I was thinking.
Some scale blowholes?
Yeah, well, cool.
Yeah, Charlie Bauer was selling some of those.
Yeah.
So this is your best event ever, Bob. You've really stepped up here.
Well, thank you.
Whoever wins next year will be able to build a raincoat.
I know, where was she moving too fast?
I don't want to get it.
Yes.
Was I supposed to take one for the team?
Alan Guy.
So Buddy's celebration will be at the Texas Roadhouse. We're gonna try to get a gang together, get our group together and celebrate his first and certainly not last national championship. 2009 Classic National Champion, Buddy Weeder. Even the cops are celebrating Buddy Weeder's victory. We're gonna try to get a gang to table gang. We'll probably have to wait here a while. The Roadhouse. Look at this, look what's going on here.
I think they did.
They did? Okay, this is our best area. Let's see what they did for us. What are they doing? What are girls doing over here? Come here, what's this going on? What's going on out here, ladies? Look at this, where we picked to go to eat. They're doing balloon parties. Ah!
I wanted to know where she got her mascara from.
Yeah, how come I don't have my things like that? I'm a rock star. So should we call Fox News and get it out on YouTube? Buddy takes a bath.
Finally.
Buddy finally takes a bath. You should call Peabody. He had no confidence in you at all.
You can't have these.
Oh yeah, I'm allergic. I'm allergic to peanuts. Wendy is allergic to peanuts.
Let me have that bucket.
We love you, Buddy. No, we can't wait.
We love Buddy and his family.
Yes, that's true.
That's right, and his family. That's right.
Without Buddy,
We love you, Buddy.
without Buddy.
Whoa! Nolan Ryan's still in the game here. Woo! Whoa! You guys are out of control.
You out of Budweiser, you out of business.
You know what this looks like? Have you ever seen that thing? Rosebud. 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 Anyway, the waitresses have all been instructed to bring the horse for Buddy to sit on for his celebration. Hey, John! You didn't even congratulate him. God, look at this. Oh.
You must be going to Ball State.
I just graduated.
Oh, did you? Good for you. Good for you.
I got sweet. She got sweet. I changed it. Sweetie.
And where are you going to be going from
I
here?
am moving to Texas.
Where?
Texas?
Houston.
Houston? You're kidding. We have friends.
We have lots of friends of Hey.
An Oktoberfest toast to Buddy Weeder.
Buddy Weeder.
Buddy Weeder! Buddy Weeder! Yay!
Buddy, we're not sure who you are. Please stand.
Please stand. Accept your award.
I was born in Texas.
Really?
Yes. When?
There we go.
in national air flight. What's the big one? Just say the national.
The Nationals Classic.
Classic. There we go. All right, here we go. Attention, Texas Roadhouse! We have Buddy on our saddle tonight. He's celebrating the winning of the Nationals of the Air Flight Classic competition. On the count of 3, I'm gonna need everybody's help giving Buddy here a big old Texas Roadhouse. Yeah!
This day will be in our friends.
I can't wait to write my column. Now that I have plenty of ammunition.
If it wasn't for this shirt, it wouldn't
Oh!
Buddy!
Buddy's Revenge. And then just think, thanks to the magic of Windy Videos, you can live it over and over and over and over and over and over.
Guess what? My chair is still wet.
I bet you.
September.
This is why they don't hold the gnats in the winter, because the poor guys in the past have frozen to death.
On the bill.
Don't forget, give her a good tip.
Absolutely. There you go. I'm going to give her a good tip.
Buddy, have you ever had a better 6 hours of your life?
What's that waitress who got the bike on?
Rhonda. Where the hell is it? I said it's not enough.
Nobody in Indiana wears helmets. I think it's cool to ride around in helmet. So sad. We have a lot of four-wheeler accidents.
6:30.
All over.
Let's go outside and see what it's doing for and make a decision. You know what I'm saying?
Me getting little kids on them, you know?
You would think Buddy's party would have ended on a positive note, but Joe locked himself out of his car. We got to figure some way of getting into his car. Where's his car? Oh, they got it. They got something.
Where's the back?
What's the story here?
Go in from the back.
No, they...
It's a power back.
Oh, I can see that it's locked. Oh, you a burglar? I had a pretty well misled childhood.
Leave it to a modeler.
That's what I thought too, but I can't get it.
Yeah, I've done it
Quite.
hundreds of times.
Thing is, I don't keep
Cheapskate.
And you refuse to put a key under the dashboard, or I mean under the car.
I just pull it. I just pull it your leg.
Well, the last time I did that window, the damn thing just fell out from underneath there. When I needed it, it wasn't there.
Uh-oh.
Either that or
We went cross country, got back to within 3 miles of our house, and locked ourselves out of a brand new car. Had to call AAA and all that nonsense. Yeah, I guess they're not going to be able to do it this way.
He's got the right idea. See, there's a rocker button on the door. Yeah. If you got something that's different.
Hey, business card, honey.
what do you want to try to do?
If you take a business card, wrap it around there, that should be strong enough to hold it to push it open. Like with tape in a business card.
It actually took me almost 5 minutes to break into Joe's car using a piece of wire, but it was worth it because not Arian Eaton. Oh, he's got it open now. That's amazing. So now Joe will buy a spare key and save us all this aggravation in the future. Now after Buddy's party, we decided to just come hang out for a little while, see who's out here. Looks like a real nice night. Hey, is it soup yet? These guys helping you out, or are they giving you a screwing? A screwing, I thought so. Give them a good screwing while you can.
The muffler has changed. I got a little more power. Just got to find.
Working better with the muffler all gouged out?
You can close a little bit, not more.
It's starting to creep in there. I'm getting a solid 4 or barely into a 2, so I'm gonna close in a little more and take advantage of the additional power. The only way to do it.
Yeah, it's like getting there.
It's getting there.
Is he getting better? Is it getting better? Yeah.
Yeah, it started getting a little more comfortable. I didn't do it.
The only reason we came out here to see if you made any progress or not.
I can't do an hourglass. I'm like, nope. Not yet.
What happened to the hourglass?
I don't feel like I have enough yet. That's why I went into the overhead 8 to see how's it driving into the wind. You know, am I driving through it? And I was. I probably could have flown it just a little open and not getting hammered. That has a PA65 in it.
This has some guts.
Right, you can see that.
Oh man, this is night and day better. That's what you need right there.
Right, he built his own header muffler for it.
Yeah, but look at the power he's got. That's not going to get blown out. That's the chipmunk version of the plane, or totally different plane, or what?
That one, that's their Acrobat. It's not elliptical, it's a straight wing.
Okay. Now why did he change the, what was the purpose of changing the motor? He didn't like the motor that came with it?
Yeah, he likes PA.
Okay.
PA forever, he likes the PA, they got all the power that he wants.
Good, yeah.
I've been wanting to force feed one of mine, one of those PAs that I have.
Well, you got a dozen of them, what are you worried about?
Yeah. See a little bit of a hitch? See that?
Yeah, it's going pretty fast though. This is going faster than I would fly.
See the hitch?
Yep.
It's almost like it overturns and comes back.
Yeah. It's a little tail heavy maybe. Or maybe it's just him.
Used to fly that. Used to have.
Yeah.
That funny thing.
Well, don't forget it's an inline plane probably too.
Inline plane. It's inline.
Yeah, it's got like a double clutch.
The
Yeah.
stab is trying to find.
It doesn't have that lock.
Right.
Difficult to fly those inline planes. Got to be a better pilot, but these guys obviously are.
Easy to fly. Easier to fly the plane, but you have to get used to those things. So they turn the same way in and out, which is you don't have to make an adjustment in your hand.
Next time you're out there, I would take that sign down. You don't wind up if you have to go into the bean fields.
Right.
One of these guys will fly into it like I did last year, 2 years ago.
Boy, yo tengo ojo.
Oh boy, we get to see the belly of the beast. What a thrill. Uh-oh, here we go. Do we have a secret number I should know? Oh.
I don't think it's this one.
These are secret things Howard never shares with the general public. The Brazilian public.
He's measuring the pipe from the
He's found out where it doesn't work, and now he's going to convince you that it doesn't work. You see his cute little flapper-ons there? I think that's high tech.
1940s.
Flappadoolies.
I was baffled when I got my road jet, and I tried to figure out where to set the pipe in. I'm looking down that pipe, and there's no baffle in there. I mean,
What pipe did you get that has no baffle in there?
it's when you sent me with a 61. I mean, there's nothing in there. It's a hollow. It's the first baffle is that back wall.
I'd have to see that pipe to believe it.
I'll take it out and show you after this is done.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. Unless something, there's no way the baffle can come out because that can is machined out of one piece of aluminum.
Oh, he's doing that too, huh?
Well, Dubby did that from, I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. How, you know, if I go by any kind of contemporary knowledge of that, I'd have to cut 5 inches off my damn header to get the get that sucker up anywhere in the zone.
I gotta see what you're talking about. I'm interested in seeing this. Now, I did make a lot of special pipes for a lot of special people, but they always gave me the numbers.
Yeah.
Ones with curves, ones that wanted to run it at 22 inches. Special pipes for special people. But look at this, he's got a tool to zoom. This guy's got more tools. It's unbelievable.
All over town looking for something like that. I couldn't find it.
Blowing surplus store.
Wow.
Ah.
Unfortunately, it's
Obama didn't take Boeing over yet, huh? You guys still have a retirement plan? So far. So far, anyway. The year's not over. Now, how tight? Let me see something, Harry. Oops. How tight does that make them? Nice and tight? Oh, yeah.
well, it's got different settings. Oh, now I need to bum a rubber band for somebody.
Oh, what happened to your colleague?
It had a little misfortune.
Oh, sorry.
I had more misfortune. Oh, great. Thank you. You can put this in the car if you want.
Oh, he's got a secret one. You see that?
What's that?
Wait, not yet.
Actually, what works really well, if instead of having 2 zip ties, you use 1 zip tie on each end and take 4 lengths of safety wire and twist it into a rope.
Yeah.
And just twist it like you do safety wire. Because the wire never, that work hardens from the heat, and the safety wire doesn't. And you're done for life. That never has to come apart again.
Have you sworn off of Pepperoni Feast?
No. They stopped making it?
No, because I'm having it delivered to my house tonight.
Oh, you sick coward.
I finally had to go to just a plain old damn hose clamp here this last week. I kept using double cable ties and everything else, blow the pipe off. Just kept blowing the damn
Well,
pipe.
because the blue rubber is harder than the red or the clear. The red never does that. The red is forever.
Probably. But I was telling Howard a couple minutes ago, this week I split blue rubber on just the day before I left, and I've never done that before. I go, what the hell? So, and I didn't have anything else on hand to replace it with. I went all over town and I found at the auto parts store some silicone radiator hose that fit just about right. And it's working fine, but I still had to use a hose clamp to hold it
held
on.
on by magnet.
Cool. What are they, high power magnets or Boeing magnets or something?
The magnets don't work.
You guys don't like to use the red tubing?
That's the one I had. I got some red tubing.
I have some in the car if you'd like to try a piece. Try the safety wire once, you'll never buy another zip tie in your life.
Oh, thank you.
No, you want it?
I got it. I got one. Thank you.
Oh, okay. You just need one. Okay.
And the red rubber is for sure better. And
Yeah, I've got a couple, but
the clear is.
40s is not big enough. It doesn't fit for of what I have.
What do you mean it doesn't fit? You got a 40 size pipe?
Yeah, I mean the couplings that I had at home are all from the 40s. I didn't have. So the only 61 size that I had was that blue one I got with the engine. I split that, and that's why I ended up.
Just gave Howard Rush a launch. He was doing some maintenance on his plane. It's a Paul Walker impact.
Was it directed?
Now we basically stayed out here coaching Howard till dark. Not sure if we made any progress. We'll see. As the sky sets in the west, boy, you know the sun sets very late here. It's 9:30. Look at this, and the sun is set. Look at this. It's unbelievable. We also looked at this fella's plane and trying to come up with some. One of the things, he was flying a 54-ounce plane on 018s and had way too much tip weight in it, but we didn't get a chance to fly it. So he's going to try to get some 015s and take the tip weight out, and in the next couple of days get a flight on it and see what it's doing. And that'll be our next project. Home again, jiggity jig. How we end every day. See how the weather is tomorrow. Tuesday morning, first day of the competition. Sun is out. Supposed to be no chance and little chance, or very little chance of rain. We'll see.
Yeah.
Like me, they're wearing out quickly. Ready for the first flight of the day. They're going to fly all the advanced flyers and any experts, so we've probably got at least an hour and a half, 2 hours before we got to do anything. Now we're just waiting for the judges to get into position for the first flight. This will be the first official flight. Going to fly all the advanced flyers first. Judges on circle 1 today. Now, of course, on officials day, then we have an additional restriction. We really can't go behind the judges or get too close where it's distracting to them. But we'll try to get away from the sun, away from the judges, and try to get as many of these flights as we can. The ever lovely Mrs. Ertnowski, one of the runners today, sharing job with Shelley. As the judges get ready to score the landing for the first, that was the first official flight in the Pampa classes of the 2009 Nats. Next up is our own beloved Bob Brookins, the Paintmeister. And hopefully the Yamaha R1 Seatmeister. Or is that a lane? Well, mistress. That's not good. Hey, Bob Brookins, first official. How many more you got there, champ? Champadooley?
I'm 6. I'm 4th. So
One more.
one more and I'm up.
All right. Yeah, I've noticed that. Tell me you didn't see the sign we put on your door. Hundreds of out-of-focus pictures available. I think Tyser did it though. It looks like his handwriting.
Oh, Happy Nationals. Happy Nationals. Kenny Stevens and his son, Christopher, flying Vector 40.
Vector 40.
In advance.
Look at this wannabe. Have you ever had an interview with a real newscaster or something? You need to be on CNN or something. You need to interview Obama. Hi, Barack. How's life at the White House? Oh, that's your toughest question? Oh, hi, Barack. My God, Gene. He's speechless. Look, look, he's choking. Now you can see that canopy paint. Now you got the sun cooking on it.
I'll show you the bottom of it.
Now you can see a change in colors. Yeah, that's nice.
I'm glad I have fun at this hobby and sport, because if I didn't, I'd be flying around.
This is going to be Ryan Young's flight. The only trouble is we're about a minute, we got a minute or two left on this battery, and that's going to be the end of this. So Ryan, sorry we didn't get your whole flight, but we'll get as much as we can. Bill Rutherford's grandson, Ryan Young.
putting the picture out before the
Well, we're gonna miss the end of this flight. I can see that. We're blinking all the battery lights now.
between her there. Look at that.
Is that electric? Windy.
Require more room. When are you up? Next?
I'm up after Danny.
Oh, Danny goes up, then you.
Is he teaching you or are you teaching him?
It has got to be launched in the test cell, or a special test cell. They have to blow a fan blade off the airplane.
On purpose?
On purpose. And everything, the engine has to stay on the pylon, all the accessories have to stay there, they can't fall off, and that thing did it.
Really?
They put an explosive charge in the fan hub.
I'll be there.
To blow off the blade. I mean, it shook like. It shook.
You're
like
glad you're
mad.
not sitting in the cockpit
Oh, absolutely not.
You're not sitting anywhere
And they
near
do this.
on takeoff.
They don't do it in the regular test cell. They got an isolated area out in Phoenix. They can test this stuff.
Don't they throw geese into the fan and
Oh, yeah.
I mean, do that
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
stuff, right?
Frozen.
Frozen.
Yeah, that's supposed to.
Frozen geese.
The first jet I worked on, when they were testing those, the first time they shot the goose at it, the thing exploded. The engine came apart.
Really? The goose didn't win either, though.
No, the goose didn't win. The engine didn't win.
It was a lose-lose. The definition of a lose-lose.
And then
Wow.
they said, what was it? Well, they re-engineered stuff, changed stuff, and then they shot the goose at it, and it didn't phase a thing.
Wow.
I'm still questioning why them two engines shut off out there in the Hudson.
Well, there was a lot of geese. That had to be a lot
I
of
was,
geese.
I
A
was
big.
talking to a guy, an airline pilot, our Bill Rutherford. He knows some stuff about it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it was Bill, and he was saying something about if that had been what a Boeing, like a 767 on an, what was it again? Was it
Airbus.
An Airbus.
Yeah. The 360.
It got down below the parameters, the engine. He says if that thing was an a 767, they would have kept running.
Really?
Yeah. Less computers, whatever. Apparently they got below some kind of parameters for the engine. I don't know.
And it shuts them down.
Did something like that, yeah.
Oh, handy.
To err is human. To really foul things up takes a
Handy. And they don't have an override button like, hey guys, we just want to keep going.
Everything, the stuff I work on now, there's no like mechanical throttle linkage. That's gone. Everything's
computer
fly by wire.
The motorcycles don't even have a throttle cable anymore. It's all by,
Man,
you're just controlling the chip.
There's certain things that don't need to be that way.
Yeah, yeah. No, I want the chip, but I want a string going right to the throttle just in case.
Yep.
And I want to know where the kill switch is so I can just disable it.
What is the matter with keeping a simple little system there, a mechanical override?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
See, but what happens when people get so smart at the other end of the spectrum, they forget common sense.
Right.
They're so smart and they forget what if. Oh, yeah.
I don't like things that can kill me. I don't want computers.
No. I want a wire going down,
Right.
an 018 cable to the throttle.
That's bullshit.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, they got stuff like with the cars. If the gas cap's open, you can't start the car. That's real handy. You're riding along the highway, the gas cap loosens up, and you slow to nothing, and a truck plows into you. So that's the kind of nonsense they have.
I don't want that on my tombstone.
No.
I lost my dad, Scott. It cost me my life.
And it
Yes.
killed me. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Walt Brownell's twin. He's got the last flight in advanced, and we're going to move into expert. And it's just right now it's starting to get a little breezy. It was pretty nice for the whole round of advanced.
system turned on in the cockpit. You got both engines up in power, and you bring one receiver back. You're going to think the pedals are like, man, it's now. But that's particularly correct. A lot faster than the pilot could experienced pilot and experienced co-pilot.
Okay, this is Rich Jacobone. Then there's one fella in between. Don't remember who it was, and then I'm up. Not sure if we've got a good angle here. Well, whatever it is, it is. Round one.
not sure how that footage is going to come out. The air is pretty nice, actually. It's just blowing enough. Seems to be pretty directional, and it's getting hotter by the minute. The air density is just going. So the second round is going to be a whole lot different than the first round. Always a good feeling to have that first one in the bank.
Best way to blow up motors?
Secret stuff. Only the Noon brothers know. What happened to your four-stroke?
Started crapping out, man.
Uh-oh.
Losing power. I don't know what happened.
Losing power
Really?
and started running real long.
So.
Got an air leak.
And you can hear, you can hear knocking.
You can hear it knocking to something fierce.
Clank, 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 clank.
Uh-oh.
So
It's not a muffler rattle, it's a clanking.
I'm going to go to last year's motor.
You can't tell by if the cam went or
I'm
something?
going to take the top off in a second and take a look in there and see what we see.
And you see one rocker on missing or something. Yeah. Yeah, they bend rods, I know that. I never bent one, but I never ran mine hard, you know.
Right.
The little ones run harder than the big ones. But as always, the Moon Brothers have extra motors, NASCAR style.
That's right, every time.
No problem.
Now, what motor are you running in yours?
76 Roadjet.
Is that your pipe?
They're all my pipes. Joe's up next? Okay.
Isn't that Joe's?
Yeah, that's Joe. He's getting ready to pit up now.
We're just about done, aren't we?
We're just near the end of the first round.
There's two more on one.
Boy, if the weather stays like this for another round, we'll be looking good.
You're a fourth next round.
Perfect.
Okay, Joe's firing the hole here.
He said his first flight was his best.
We're gonna find out.
There we go.
Joe, your cheering section's all rooting for you here. Man, they're more interested in your flight than anything on the planet right now. They're taking bets. I see money changing hands. Women are in a high state of arousal.
I wouldn't go that far.
Slide in at lunchtime. Who's gonna get it? Who was? He does. Light a cigarette, walk around, human nails, say a little prayer.
Say a big prayer.
Yeah.
Get the rosary beads out.
Much better yesterday.
Who, Joe?
Yeah.
Well, it's ideal conditions right now. It's not bad. Can't be that. Is this the plane he flew in Classic, or maybe switching planes was difficult for him?
I don't know.
You know, some people can switch right over, like Danny can. Some people can't. You're not wearing Karen out on me, are you?
I'm done.
You're done.
I'm done. Teresa just took over.
Who?
Teresa
Who's
from Iowa.
Oh, from Iowa, yeah. Okay.
What John Brodak did this year, I thought was really good.
What's that?
He had name tags for everybody.
Yeah, that's good. It's good. There's a lot of people you don't really remember their name.
Oh, you only see them maybe once in
And you feel embarrassed, like...
And don't you hate it when they say, hey, Wendy, how are you? And you don't know their
Of
name?
course.
So many times what happens because I asked him if I'm standing there, why didn't you introduce me?
Well, I'm not a politician, you know. I don't memorize this stuff. Yeah, thank God is right. I'd be in jail. Or electrocuted. This is the first pipe motor he had?
Yeah.
It's running pretty.
When he won the Nationals 2 years ago.
That's right.
Not the Nationals. The District 8.
Oh, okay. But this looks like he's got it running pretty good.
That's one of Richard's.
How many flights does he have on this plane?
I'm sorry?
How many flights does he have on this plane?
Oh my God, I don't know.
My plane's on the mats in there too. But they took all the front row ones. Whoever did that.
Okay.
That's.
Yeah, the Zeal lot, SD22.
Yep. And Matt's plane is there too.
Terry Bowling, we got John.
When it comes to lunch here at the AMA Nationals, you can't beat the Boy Scout hamburgers. These are to die for.
There's Kenny Stevens' son.
Yeah, he won, right?
I don't.
He won.
Oh, that's right. He's the one that got the ride up.
Oh, okay. He got the free ride to advance.
Yeah.
Rich, I can see it from here. It's a half-inch out. Yeah. Do you see it now?
It's dead.
Minimum half-inch.
It's dead.
It's just not aligned properly.
The rudder, if you say the rudder.
They're starting right now.
Oh, they're out there.
Kaz's son is the first one.
Those kids are flying well.
Oh, they got a good instructor.
Are they both Kaz's kids?
Yes.
Yeah, both sons.
I asked him before, I said, which one is better? He says, oh, equal.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Those are his sons.
They all look alike.
Watch this. Nobody holds the plane. Watch this.
I know. I'm telling you, nobody else.
Rich, watch this starting routine. You won't believe it.
You know, I have tenants.
You have all Korean tenants.
Yeah, and I
One
don't.
from the other?
And I don't know who they are.
Yeah, exactly. I understand.
What happened?
Just flipped his spout.
Yeah, once in a
His
while.
finger.
Oh, I'm moving out, but my uncle is coming in. Okay. And the names are the same. And the faces look the same.
They look the same to me too.
Using the starter?
Yeah, to use his starter. But notice, nobody's holding the plane. You look at how he's holding the plane, Rich. I think that's dangerous as could be. If that thing starts slipping or something, you have oil on your hands.
That's who he holds the lines up there.
Why does he not have a phone on?
That's Japanese.
That is dangerous. Box.
That's a Chinese fire drill launch.
Now you're saying it's going to rain tomorrow?
I saw one report that said it might be. Then it's going to rain at night. It's not going to rain at all.
No rain tomorrow, Noel?
No rain till Saturday.
Well, who cares? Saturday, I don't care about.
Don't do that. It's catching. He's in open. No, I'm sorry. They're in advance. Yeah. So they're in advance.
Oh, that's the Air Force Museum. Yes, it is. Well, it's even though it's such a you take there's plenty of signs that say Air Force that.
I'm up in 3. I'm up in 3.
It's just maybe 15 minutes from date with
This
that.
guy's the first guy, I'm number 4. Okay, take your time.
You just take those at 7.
I already pulled
There's like
that.
3 of them were together. You have the right school, because we go by that one. And then you have the, no, that's the bird school. The right school is the bird school. And they have a small little museum there. And then they have the one, the Air Force National Museum, they have one there. And then there's another little something. So there's about 3 of them. Yeah. I know that's why I brought my laptop. I figured my boss would start freaking out. They hate it when you go out.
Yeah, Jerry called me yesterday. Back to the hotel sometime.
I've learned I don't call the first time I call them. I don't call them. I let them call me. But I mean, I do everything anyway, and you know, they're 2 brothers that I work for. One's the president of the company, and the other one is the secretary. And I do all their work anyway. But I don't complain because they've been so good to me. They've been really good. And I can't go anywhere unless I'm able to make be happy.